Hello, and welcome to Self-Care Sunday. For those of you who might be new around here, this is Self-Care Sunday, and it is restorative yoga followed by some guided meditation, followed by a very pleasant sound bath experience. In restorative practice, or in restorative flow is what I meant to say, we use the use of props to help us hold the poses a little bit longer. All of the props you see me using here tonight can be substituted with regular household props. You don't have to have the official yoga props, though it is a plus if you do. So I have my yoga bolster, which can be substituted with any full-size pillow. I have 2 yoga blocks, which can be substituted with any 2 smaller, or any 2 smaller pillows is fine. I have my yoga mat, which can be any towel or blanket. I have another blanket on top of my yoga mat for extra padding and comfort. You really do want to be as comfortable as you can in this practice. And then at the head of my mat, I have yet another blanket here, so I have some extra cushioning for the head. And in this practice, we incorporate the use of a sankalpa. Sankalpa comes from the Sanskrit roots san, which translates to higher truth, and kalpa, which means vow or promise. Sankalpa is a vow to our most authentic self and highest potential. It expresses an innate resolve from the spirit, a heartfelt intention, or a declaration of our purpose. And tonight's sankalpa will be, my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. That being said, we are going to start tonight's practice on our backs, laying in a nice resting pose. Bringing our awareness to our breathing. Noticing how it feels to just allow the body to sink into our mat. From here, we can bring our legs or our knees into the chest, wrapping our arms around them. Go. Go. Begin to gently rock from side to side. Allowing the weight of our body to just massage our back. Tension that we may find as we gently rock from side to side. my mind and body. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And from here we will find our center, grabbing our knees with our hands, and we're going to begin to circle the legs outward, allowing for some opening in the hips. And our hips are where we store a lot of emotion, a lot of trauma. So as we open up the hips, we allow ourselves to release some of that. Listening to our body first and foremost. Making sure that we are not doing anything outside of its comfort zone. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And we're going to begin to circle the legs in the opposite direction that we were just going. Circling them in more of an inward motion this time. Gently waking up the energy here. Gently releasing whatever stress, whatever tension has been stored there. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And from here, we're just going to have the bottoms of our feet touch our mat. We're going to begin to windshield wiper the legs back and forth, going only as far as the body will allow. Making sure we are not causing ourselves any type of discomfort throughout our practice. If something is not agreeing with our body, we absolutely do not have to do it. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. Beast, go. And when you're ready, we can return the legs back to center, and then we are going to allow them to drop down to the left side, finding ourselves in a supine twist. And we are free to leave the arms long down by the body. We are also free to play around and maybe stretch them up overhead if that's something that feels a little bit better. Feeling the body sinking into the mat. Allowing the body to fill with deep relaxation. Receiving all of the peace and nourishment that we may need in this moment. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And when you're ready, we're going to roll over to our left side, gently lifting ourselves up and turning over into a tabletop position, stacking our shoulders over our wrists, stacking our hips over our knees. We're just gonna sway the bottom from side to side. Gently waking up the spine. Trying to keep the spine as straight as possible. Neither arching nor curving the back. Then finding our center, we can begin to do some chakravakasana flow or cat and cow, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. So this time when we breathe in, we're going to bend into our cow, and when we exhale, we're going to arch into our cat. So breathing into cow, breathing out, arching into cat. Breathing into cow, breathing out to cat. Breathing into cow, breathing out, finding our cat. This may take some mental exercise if you're used to doing it the opposite way, but just go ahead and repeat 7 more times at your own pace of breathing. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. Very good. So now we're going to go ahead and take our twist to the other side, gently laying ourselves back down. Legs off to the right, body as flat as it can be. And again, you may lay your arms down beside you. You may also bring them up overhead if that feels better for you. Playing around with what feels good for the body. Remembering that this is your practice and you are free to practice however you like. my mind flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And from here, we can roll completely over to the right. Again, gently lifting the body up. And we are going to find ourselves in a hero pose. So you can pretty much see how hero pose works from over here. You're just gonna sit up on your feet. And if that's something that can be a little uncomfortable for you, you can also have the option of taking your blanket, placing it under your bottom. That feels really nice, so actually I'm gonna keep my blanket there. And just sitting like this is fine too. And from here, we can take our right arm, crossing it over our body, catching it with our left elbow. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. Releasing any tension we may be having in the right shoulder. Then we can go ahead, releasing the arm. We're going to stretch them back behind us so they're touching the ground. And then just lean back on them for kind of like a supported camel. And if that is something that's kind of difficult for you to do, you can take your blocks or your pillows, whatever you have, putting them underneath your hands so that you're getting some leverage there and it's not as tense for you. But if it's something you can do, no problem. You're also free to just lean back. Maybe with the fingers pointing away from the body. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. Gently coming back into our hero pose. This time taking the left arm, crossing it over our body, catching it with the right elbow. Releasing whatever tension may be in that left shoulder. Releasing the arm when you're ready, and then we can go ahead. Begin to circle the head around. Maybe linking our breathing to our movements. Breathing in as we go one way, breathing out as we go the other way, breathing in as we go one way, breathing out as we go the other way. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And then beginning to circle in the opposite direction. Leaning into any areas of tension that we may find. Very good. So now we're going to go ahead and set ourselves up for a supported frog. So if you had your blanket under your bum, you can just go ahead and move it to the top of your mat. We are going to find our bolster or our full-size pillow, whatever we are working with. We are going to place it right in our pelvic region. We are going to spread our legs so that they are going with the mat. And then we are just going to gently lay ourselves down on our bolster, stretching our arms in front of us. Ideally, you'll want your head hanging off of your pillow and it'll be able to just hang there. If you don't have enough leverage, you can cross your arms so that your arms can catch your head. If your bolster or whatever you're using is too big, you can just go ahead and set your head off to the side if hanging it off the side of your bolster isn't an option here. then from here, we can gently lift ourselves up off of our pillow or our bolster. And this time we're going to do a different kind of twist, laying a different way. So lining our right hip up with our bolster or our pillow, whatever it is we happen to be using. And then we're going to bring our chest so that it's facing the pillow or the bolster. And we're going to put our arms around it like we're giving it a nice little hug. And we're just going to gently lay ourselves down onto the bolster. And we can go ahead, taking this twist to the other side, gently lifting ourselves up off of our bolster or our pillow, whatever we are using. And I think through tabletop is the best way to go. So just swinging the legs over to the other side, lining our left hip up with the bottom of our pillow or our bolster, squaring our chest with it, and then just wrapping our arms around it. And then again, gently lifting ourselves up, Keeping the bolster where it is. Maybe we add our blanket to the top as an extra pillow. And we're going to turn ourselves all the way about, lining our hips up again with the pillow or bolster, whatever it may be. Gently laying ourselves down. Now, options for the legs. You can allow the legs to extend outward for a supported fish. You are also free to take a bound angle if you feel like you could use a little bit more hip opening here. If you would like to do this, but this can be a little bit difficult for some people who aren't flexible in the hips. If you are one of those people, you can take your blocks or your other pillows and put them underneath your legs so that they are supported through this pose and it doesn't eventually get too painful. You are free to just crisscross the legs, which would be like an easier alternative to bound angle, whichever one feels most appropriate to you. Again, just allowing the weight of the body to sink into your bolster or your pillows, whatever is supporting you. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And you are absolutely free to stay here as your final resting pose if this is what is feeling good for the body right now. You are also free to remove all of the props, finding yourself a shavasana that works for you. Getting there at your own speed. Making yourself nice and comfortable as you rest in Shavasana. And you are free to close your eyes in your Shavasana if that feels comfortable for you. And as you are resting in Shavasana, you can imagine yourself standing on a cobblestone pathway in a very peaceful valley. Green hills surround you during golden hour. The cloudless sky is crystal clear blue. You step along the cobblestone path, and before you opens a remarkable vista. It is a stunning field of violet lavender flowers as far as your eyes can see. Your eyes slowly scan the horizon, taking in the enchanting beauty of row upon row of vibrant purple lavender blossoms. The air all around you is perfumed with the sweet floral scent of the fragrant blooms. The soothing aroma of lavender fills you with immense peace as you sense all worries leaving you at this time. You stop to take a rest in the lavender field, reclining comfortably onto the lush silk cushions and feel like you're floating on a cloud. From this vantage point, you watch golden rays of sun peering through purple blossoms. You watch the magical lavender flowers sway in the golden sunshine glow. A gentle breeze blows as you rest here, feeling absolutely at peace and absorbing the scenes. Tranquility absorbed into every part of you. Your mind and heart soothed, relaxed, open, resting in this blissful state. You remember your sankalpa. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. May my mind, body, and soul flow with peace and love. My heart rests in joy. And whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and invite some movement back into the body. Maybe by wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, waking the body up a little bit at a time. And at your own pace, bringing yourself back into a comfortable seated position. And we can bring our hands to heart center. And I will end tonight's practice with the Sanskrit words Jai Ma, which means victory to the mother. Jai Ma. Thank you so much for showing up. I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our usual morning Reiki. So I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.